Slant boards are widely used when trying to improve your squat depth because they remove the limiting factor of ankle range of motion, which in turn allows you to go lower on the squat. A standard slant board usually comes at like a 45-degree angle, kind of looks like that Pythagoras theorem triangle. And the reason why you want to be able to squat deeper is because, especially if you have knee pain, it allows the synovial fluid to go through the whole knee joint, which can start to initiate any healing that you need in any areas that are damaged. And once you've mastered the bodyweight slant board squat, then you can start to load it, whether that be with a dumbbell in front, like I'm doing here for the goblet squat, or maybe dumbbells to the side, or with a barbell on the front or back. Now, slant boards aren't particularly expensive, but they are quite big and clunky to carry around. So what alternatives are there if you don't actually have one? Now, my go-to alternative would always be plates, because if you're in a gym, it would be weird if they didn't have plates. Plates are very stable on the floor, so you're not going to have any slippage when you do elevate your heels onto them. And as you can see here, you just put your heels on them and then you start to get into it. Now, something to consider is that the thickness of a plate will affect the angle that your feet are at. So you can see that there's not that same 45-degree angle that the slant board gave, and obviously it differs from gym to gym, brand to brand. So you need to remember that in case you're not fully mastered that bodyweight full range of motion. However, one advantage is that you can adjust the width of your stance on this, unlike with the slant board. Now, the second alternative would be to use dumbbells, because like with the plates, you can adjust them depending on the width of your squat stance. But unlike the plates, when you elevate your heels onto the handles, they are a bit higher off the ground, which means you're more likely to hit that steeper 45-degree angle that's similar to what a slant board would have. So here I use 6 kilogram dumbbells to get into this slant board type squat. But if I was struggling with this particular angle, then I could always increase the size of the dumbbell. So I picked up a couple 8s, which were slightly bigger, which means that the handle is slightly higher off the ground. So then that means the angle of my heels is slightly steeper. So instead of it being around 45 degrees, it's probably around a 50 to 55 degrees. And that is less ankle mobility, or less lack of ankle mobility, affecting the range of motion of the squat. However, because dumbbells are circular, they are more liable to move than a plate would, so be careful. So give those a try if you don't have a slant board, and head over to www.elitesmartathletes.com for a free vertical jump workout and to check out the training options that I have on there. New programs coming this June. But till next time, stay blessed.